done with casting pearls amongst the swine. 'Cause each of us is running out of time. It's already started silent, you won't hear a chime. You'll be measured and punished for each heavenly crime.
Evening, folks, and yeah, 5 days out, and the fog has almost cleared, and that's not because I've suddenly sobered up. I'm still actively using stuff, but it's because the illusions are finally cracking. So men think a motivational quote or masculinity is jawline, or a Lonsdale hoodie, or some recycled Andrew Tate one-liner. But here's the truth: if a man cannot regulate his inner world, everything he touches, he contaminates. 5 days out, and that's what I'm facing, my own contamination, not as shame, but as information. Because men don't fall apart from a lack of strength. We fall apart because we've never created a spine made of obedience, discipline, and truth. And that's not being spoken from a pulpit. That is being spoken from someone who has lived the exact opposite of what I've just described. So 5 days out, everything becomes forensic. I've looked at all my habits, my cravings, relationships, excuses, and started to realize just how much you negotiate in life with comfort, and how much the world benefits from men who stay numb, distracted, and ashamed, because a broken man is predictable. A heated man is dangerous, and I am 5 days out from removing every comfort I've ever used to sedate my calling. Not to look hard and not to impress you, but because if I don't go first, I have no right to ask anyone to follow me. And this is where men get it wrong. They preach standards that they have never lived. They talk about regeneration, and they've never died to anything. They want respect, yet they've done nothing to earn it. 5 days out, I can feel the weight of what's coming. Really feel the weight of what's coming. It's been a very emotional few days. And I want men to hear this part clearly. Nothing in your life is ever going to change until you're honest with yourself and you start looking at who you've avoided. You cannot lie your way to a new identity. You cannot sedate your way into masculinity. And you cannot outsource your transformation. So, if you want to lead your family, you must first lead yourself through fire if you're coming from addiction or any other form of turmoil. That's why these next 90 days matter so much, not because they're aesthetic, not because they're content, because it's exposure, my exposure, but it'll shine a light on you as well. 5 days out, and I can tell you this with absolute clarity. Men are not the problem. Unfathered, undisciplined, spiritually starved men are the problem. And the world has no idea what happens when even one man breaks that cycle publicly. If you want to see masculinity, watch a man refuse the easy way. Watch him confront his addictions. Watch him stabilize his household, and watch him submit to God when pride would rather burn everything to the ground. 5 days out, I know exactly what I'm stepping into, and I'm ready, because the world doesn't need more men pretending to be strong. It needs more men who are willing to be rebuilt. The next era of my life starts in 5 days, and if you're watching this, it's because some part of you knows you need your own way, your own day one. And I'm more than happy to go first, so nobody's left with an excuse after. And I want to write home that this is, excuse me, most certainly not for ego and for purpose, and all will become clear on December 1st.